Man.
It's really helpful you being right there.
That's why I'm trying to keep it my body so that it's not an issue.
It's all going in the owl.
Talk about charging the batteries this morning. So yeah, we're up, we're on it. Saturday, weekend is here. I'm just trying to get everything prepped and ready so that I've got all the batteries, the drone batteries, the GoPro batteries, the Canon batteries, the Rode mic batteries. Everything's fully charged and ready to rock and roll. Not sure what the day is going to bring. I think there could be some sort of photography stuff happening this weekend. Hopefully, probably going to get some videos cut this weekend as well. That's something else. I've got to do some photos for a friend of mine. It's madness. Truly, honestly, mad. So yeah, good times, good spirits, good vibes. That's the main thing. Good spirits and good vibes. Always a blooming good start to any day. I think I might even show you what's in my camera bag today. I'll have to stay and find out. Roll that intro. Well, deep in the battery charging game still. It's just gone 4:10 and yeah, one of my GoPro batteries still hasn't gone green. Doesn't look promising. Drone batteries are still charging. Just charging up another Canon battery. Yeah, being kind of super creative on that side of the cameras. Obviously not been massively creative this side of the camera. Trying to be creative in both sides of the camera at the same time. Yeah, that's a little bit of a mind something or another. Are we recording? I think we blooming well are. So check it out. As it has been requested, it hasn't really, nobody's requested anything. Nobody ever requests anything. It's 2025 and I did do a review maybe last year. Can't even remember if it was the year before now, on the camera bag that I purchased. And let's just say, obviously we've done the Grom tour. This bag absolutely sufficed all the way through. If you're getting into vlogging, I'm gonna give you a little bit of an insight into what I use. And yeah, just can't fault this bag. It carries everything that I need. It's done everything that I needed. Bearing in mind, I was carrying like a 17-inch laptop with me throughout the Grom tour, plus power cable for it and headphones. And that all just lived within this bag. So without any further ado, basically, let's get this bag on the table. Let's get it open and let me show you what I carry as my daily vlog situation. So the most important vlogging bit of kit to date has got to be none other than the GoPro. I'm huge fan of it. It's given me some trouble along the way with memory cards and just losing clips, but overall that is my 100% go-to when it comes to vlogging. GoPro for the win. However, getting back to the whole point of this, which is the bag. The bag that you see me carry on the daily. This thing is an absolute trooper. It was purchased made off of Amazon. Let's get into this bag and I'll show you just how deep this bad boy goes. So, room for a drinks bottle. However, for me personally, in this little setup, I rock a clip-on rotatable mount for the GoPro. I've also got the good old-fashioned Joby tripod, which again, can't go wrong if you're running a digital SLR and you want something that can either act as a tripod or as a grip. A couple of hairbands on there just because, man, yeah, look at me. You need the hairbands, but also really good for kind of cable tidying and stuff. Winning. The selfie stick of the century. This is a Telsin selfie stick, and I want to say it measures in at something crazy like 9 foot. It is a beast. I want to say it is 9 foot, but yeah. Beast of a selfie stick. That is a real good go-to when you can't get a drone up, or you're in an environment or space where drones aren't allowed. Get yourself the biggest physical selfie stick you can carry, because you can get almost drone-like shots off of something like that. Bearing in mind that it packs down, goes in a little bag, and lives on the side of the case. I'm gonna get that out of the way because it'll probably roll off the desk. Top of the bag, the real business, the bad boy, the beast. Boom. Enough storage. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Enough storage for DJI drone. Also, that sort of exited the bag pretty sharpish. Set of wireless headphones, always really handy to have. Editing, just on the train, the plane, the automobiles, trying to escape the daily grind, whatever it may be. So in the top, I carry the drone. You know what they look like. The only added extra in there is that I roll with an Andorra, a 360 timer, so you can get time lapses out of it, mount the GoPro, mount digital SLRs on it, and all such like. And then I've got some ND filters and stuff in the bag. Epic. Then just like a junk pocket. So I've got some like lip balm in there. I've got a GoPro power pack. Load of added little things, screen protectors, screen wipes, everything that you might need when you're on the run and gun situation. The net pouch at the top carries so much stuff. I've got USB cables in there galore. There is GoPro extra leads. There's hard drive leads. There's like the leash and mounting bracket for a GoPro to a surfboard. All of that stuff gets so much in that top pocket. It is absolutely unreal. So along with that and the drone, that pretty much takes the top part of the bag. Another little pocket on the side, which has got a load of little compartments in. I got spare SD cards, spare GoPro batteries in there, a lighter, because you can always you just never know when you're going to need one. The remote for the Canon, another GoPro lead, which is my go-to one when I need it real quick. And then the magic, the real magic part of this bag, which is just unreal, guys and girls. If you need a camera bag, this is the kitty. So again, another internal mesh pouch that carries all of my GoPro mounts. I've got like little soft travel tissue packs in there, just because you never want a runny nose if you're going to go and meet people. Wind covers for the Rode Go. The Rode Go usually sits in there like the lav mic. Obviously I'm currently using it, but that lives in there in its little pouch. There's straps for the Canons. There is also, actually with this bag, you get a rain cover for it, which is epic, and it's proved so valuable. Bearing in mind it comes with the bag and it does fit over the bag entirely. If you live anywhere where you know that you're just going to get those shock rainstorms or anything, absolutely just fundamental priority to be able to keep all of the expensive stuff dry. On top of that, I've also got a rain jacket for the Canon, just in case I do get caught. I plan to use that if I'm shooting surf footage. I haven't put it through its paces yet, but hey, who knows? Let's hope we can do some of that in 2025. Then we've got GoPro water housing. We've got Canon chargers in here. We've got ND filters, variable ND filters, all the stuff for the digital camera. We got an extra travel charger for the GoPro. We got lenses among lenses among lenses. There's lenses for days. So we got the Tokina in there, or Tokina, however you pronounce that. Canon stock lens, 18 to 55 mm lens. We've got another Canon 17 to 85 mm lens. We've got, it just keeps going. A couple of little selfie lights. Can never get enough light, especially if you're shooting with a GoPro. I highly recommend you just get a couple of little clip-on lights. Obviously, if you're a superstar, go pick up your media pack or media add-on kit for the GoPro, because the one thing with a GoPro, it don't like low light levels. It sucks, but if you're just doing a daily vlog, that might be the least of your worries at the minute. 55 to 250 mm lens, again from Canon. And we've also got the nifty 50 from Canon, which is just another one, good one to have in the arsenal. Directional mic, shotgun mic with a dead cat attached, Rode Go mic, cheapy, doesn't have the battery pack, haven't got to worry about if it's switched on or not. Again, if you're vlogging, the one thing that I will recommend is try to keep it straightforward, simple, because the last thing you need to do is catch something that's awesome, say something that was absolutely philosophical gold, and then realize that the mics weren't running or you missed it all, because that would absolutely suck. Believe me, been there, done it, got the t-shirt and the mug and the trainers. Don't do it. Keep it simple. Then in this case, we've got the Canon 70D in there. I like that just because, again, the GoPro is great. You can crop in quite a lot. Obviously, if you're running a newer GoPro than I'm running the Hero 8, which is a little bit behind the times, but serves me well. If you want to get those close-ups, if you want to get those zoom shots, if you want to get that Casey Neistat-esque film feeling about what you're doing, and you want to be a little bit more cinematic, pick yourself up a digital SLR. Canon 70Ds are going really cheap in comparison to when I picked this up. It's a cracking camera. I would highly recommend picking up something like that. It's really good to use, simple to use. Lenses, if you want to start at a budget end, they come pretty cheap. Obviously you can go crazy, spend an absolute fortune, but there is plenty of lenses out there available to do whatever it is that you need to do. So we got Canon in there. We got some more dust caps kicking around in here. We got extra batteries in here. So I've got 2 batteries in there spare for the Canon, plus the battery that I run in camera. And I've also got what you're watching me on currently, which is the Canon 90D, which the Rode Wireless Mic 2 Goes are plugged into, running literally as I speak. I've got a battery for the Canon 90, so that sits in there. And there is also obviously the battery pack for the drone that's charging off in the background at the minute. But that's everything that I can fit into this bag. Do I use this on the daily? No. This is just me being an absolute Fruit Loop and trying to have everything to cover for every possible situation. If I was going to strip this down and say where I started on a GoPro Hero 4, and that was it. With the housing, with a mount, we were good to go. If I was going to have to drop all of this kit tomorrow and just take a handful of things to be just light, travel far, and get through the day, the GoPro, like I said at the beginning, is an absolute winner. It's small, compact. The audio on the thing is amazing for what it is. It's obviously waterproof. If you get a handful of mounts, they don't take up a lot of space. If you do want to get a floaty case, it could pretty much live in the floaty case. It's no biggie. If you wanted to go completely crazy, obviously the new one with the media mod, highly, up there. People rate it. Personally, I don't know. I haven't used it. But if you want to go for every possible situation that could call for, being there with the right lens, with the right camera, I would highly recommend one of these bags. It's done me really well. If you've seen any of the Grom tour, all of that entire trip I traveled with this bag. None of the straps broke, none of the zips torn open. It was good to go, and I was carrying a lot of weight in this. So I would highly recommend the bag. It's an absolute banger. I paid something like £50 for it, I think, off of Amazon. And bearing in mind the amount of money or value that you're storing in this bag, the last thing you want is zips failing or it just sort of going home on you real quick. I will say a couple of the mesh pockets have started to get a little bit tatty, but that's only because I completely overloaded the hell out of it while I was on tour. So if you are getting into videography, photography, depending on what level you wish to get to, I would say obviously always try to think light, compact, and to the point. It's really easy to go over the top. Get yourself a decent bag, look after your gear, you'll be winning. If you want it all in one, a GoPro is a good place to start. If you want to go completely Grom on it, make sure you got a drone, wireless mics, lighting setup and everything, and then don't do anything with it. Well, I kind of hope that give you some insight to what I'm carrying on the daily. Not that you wanted it, but it could also be really helpful for anybody that does want to get vlogging, wants to get into any of the stuff that I mentioned in that last bit. So yeah, been wanting to do it for a while. As always, ideas and execution, two different things. Man, if I'd got everything completely out of the bag, don't think there'd have been enough room on the table. For now, need another coffee. So, not massively vlog today, if that makes sense. Didn't really do a lot, didn't go out much. Super cold. This morning the house was something like 15 degrees air temperature, and funnily enough, at 5:45 in the evening, it's still 15 degrees air temperature. Drone batteries have charged. Winning! So everything's charged up, everything's sorted, everything's ready to rock and roll. Kind of possibly have plans penciled in to go out tomorrow to do some photography stuff. Who blooming well knows, all really weather dependent. So have to wait and see on that one. However, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was kind of cool. I hope the lighting and the audio was good. That's the main thing. That was the priority. Got the other video that I spoke about shot. So that was like a load of video-y stuff today. So it's been pretty cool. Obviously won't make it all into this vlog, but I think it's probably enough to say stay awesome, stay focused, stay positive, stay tuned in. And I hope you're winning, and I hope you're well, and I hope you're pushing towards all those goals and those dreams. Go and pursue them. Like I said in yesterday's video, even if it is tiny steps, at least those steps are the ones in the right direction. So take it easy. I'll see you in the next vlog.